Welcome to the podcast for Dead and Gone Part 2, the mid-season finale. Right now, my mind is going a million miles per hour. I'm trying to process everything that just happened in that action-packed 30-minute episode. I'm all over the place right now. I didn't really plan anything, I just went into the episode, enjoyed it, and wow. So there were spoilers that came out today, first of all. There was a picture that revealed that Adam was the one who got shot. I am very glad I didn't see that. I would have been upset. But, the shooting was actually pretty graphic. I was pretty surprised. When Vince actually shot the gun at the beginning of the first act, I was like, wow, I figured it was going to be, at the end of the second act, but it threw me off guard, and there were two shots. Now, what I don't know is, did one shot miss, or did Adam get hit twice, or I don't really know exactly what happened there, but that was really heartbreaking, and, no one died, but the reaction on, Twitter and everything seems to still be very positive. Everyone, it seemed, absolutely loved the episode. I'm sure there'll be the haters coming along, but Adam getting shot was still like, wow, I wasn't expecting that at all. I mean, just absolutely crazy intense. And, so, I mean, there's all that stuff was good. Some of the things that I was a little disappointed with was, we're losing a bunch of these characters, and I feel like there's just so much more to do with them. Sav and Miss O, I want to see so much more of that. And Corey Lee on Twitter said, she hopes that they're going to do more scenes, coming up. So I'm wondering if maybe, there'll be a couple cameos here and there. But from the sounds of it, everyone said, all the graduating people were done with the show. So I'm not holding out any hope for that. But I just kind of wish, it'd be so interesting to see more of a Sav and Miss O, now that they're out of school and stuff. I mean, I'm not asking for Sav to still be a main character. Throw him in an episode here, an episode there. I think that would be great to see, especially since they spent, so long setting it up and everything. I have the TV on mute right now, and the episode's playing back, and Vince just walked in. I'm trying to watch and do this at the same time. Yeah. Look at this fight scene. It's crazy. Oh my god. Gun is out. Gun is out. God, it's crazy intense. Wow. God, these whole 3 or 4 minutes during the break, I was like, oh my god, I could barely breathe. Crazy intense. And with Holly J, I feel like, we got to see her again, and it was on a tablet. I mean, she did get good closure this week, but the final episode, they should have somehow incorporated the actual Holly J into, the episode. I kind of wanted more for that. It just seemed like all the people that were leaving were kind of pushed to the side, besides Sav, which the final scene with Sav and Ellie and Miss O and, walking away from the school and everything, that was a brilliant scene. I think Sav wrapped up perfectly, but I still want to see more of him, but I think they did a really good job with that. Holly J, I think, we could still use an episode or two or a little plot to wrap it up. And same for, Riley and Zane, they did have a good, ending with the potential that they're going to get back together. Obviously, I think, if it kept showing it, they would eventually end up together. I think that's the way they were, heading with their closure. But the thing with them that I'm still upset about is that they were underused this season so much. I mean, so much. And I think there could have been a lot of plots they could have incorporated them in. I mean, their send-off, while I want more of them, it was done well. Same with Sav. Holly J send-off, I understand why, obviously, she couldn't actually be there, but like I said, we could use another, little wrap-up somehow, but that's not happening. And as for the Claire and Jake, taking the break, and obviously this Halloween promo takes place, I'm guessing, at Jake's cabin, which is something I wanted to see. I wanted an episode at the cabin. I'm guessing it's Jake's because, they ended off saying he would be at the cabin until the wedding. They were in the woods and at a cabin and stuff, so I'm definitely excited for that. And I don't know, we're still not sure, I think, if it's a standalone special or if it's actually, if this is part of an episode. And it said coming this fall. So, and they didn't really make it seem like it was a special. So, are episodes airing this fall? I mean, technically fall is still in December until the end of the month when winter starts. So maybe episodes are returning, in late fall. Or maybe they're just, they don't want people to get all worked up yet. And in October, they'll announce, no more episodes till 2012 or something. They don't want people to get mad yet. Either way, I am excited for the Halloween special. It looks really cool, whatever it may be. I am excited to see that. I gotta watch the episode again to really get my final opinion on it. Based on this verse, All Falls Down, I think at the moment I might give it to All Falls Down. I don't know, All Falls Down versus this. I had to see this episode again in full, and I don't know, some of the things in the episode were really good, and some, kind of annoyed me, like the send-off, like I said, of Holly J, and that kind of thing. But I mean, Adam getting shot, I didn't expect that at all, and I don't know. I can't wait for the second half of the season. It's gonna be crazy. I think that's about it. I don't know if I missed anything. I'm still trying to process this episode and everything's just running through my mind. Before I go, I just want to thank everyone who has supported my podcast and interviews this summer. The podcasts have been listened to a total of nearly 7,000 times. I never expected so many people to be interested in them, and I am grateful you are. I also have to give a special shout out to the girls of DG Experience, Alex and Taylor, for joining me on a couple of them, and hopefully in the future we will be able to do more. In the meantime, while we all wait that long-dreaded wait for new episodes, I will continue doing podcasts on a weekly basis to hopefully entertain you. I will be trying out new things to make the podcast even better for the mid-season premiere of Degrassi in early 2012. I also have a lot of other big plans in the works that I will hopefully be able to announce shortly if all goes well. So once again, thank you all for the support, and I will see you again soon.